But again, kind of just started focusing, like hyperfixating on what I was doing. The times that I have finished this map, 0 death, I just do this level, not really thinking about it, just do it. Because your camera the hard part is your camera wants to spin around on you and do all sorts of crazy stuff. It inverts your movement quite a bit. But to me, that's one of the most realistic, like game realistic parts of this whole map. Dude, I've hit that ring twice. Scheisse. I'm gonna get irritated, dude. That's so annoying. That's actually really annoying. I just died right there. Bro. That's so frustrating. It has definitely been a while since I've done this map. Oh, that's so annoying. Because I was getting to the point where I could do this level pretty smoothly, is a rough term, but pretty consistently could do this level 0 death. So it you know, this is why we're doing it, right? Because clearly, if I'm struggling with it, we're losing some bit of mechanics there. So just kind of trying to train all that back up. Bro, if I hit that red ring again, I'm gonna lose it. It'd be nice if I could do it without having to use a flip. It might have just lost too much momentum. Wait, why am I still alive? What the hell? Which ring did we... Are we red ring? Or yellow ring? Red ring or yellow ring? Red ring or yellow ring? It's yellow ring, right? We gotta go through yellow? I don't know why I'm still alive, or how. I think it's yellow ring, right? We bounced off a yellow ring? Alright, that's kind of scuffed. I don't know if I should count that. That's kind of scuffed. That should have killed me. That's kind of scuffed. I don't want to do it again, so we're going to count it. That should not have worked. I just flew off into the sunset because I was sure I was dead. I gotta set it on another map because otherwise this doesn't work. Plugins, custom map loader, open window, refresh maps. And we're gonna do some air dribble stuff. What I am really struggling with at the moment is that window behind me is creating a ton of glare right where my ball sits on top of my cart. Like it's a line almost. Right where the ball meets contact on my screen. When I'm air dribbling, I cannot see what I'm doing. Holy, yeah, I am losing that ball in the glare. Not saying I would be doing any better otherwise, but it's definitely not helping anything. I was getting pretty solid at this map as well, and then it's been a while since I've done it, so I'm glad that we're revisiting it. Because I think that this one does kind of cultivate a good habit on how to air dribble. It's definitely obviously not very realistic, but it does cultivate good ball touches. Phone ring. Yeah, I saw that when I was asking, by the way. I just chose to ignore that comment. Holy, okay, I'm gonna lose it if we don't get this going soon here. Brother! You would think after doing a rings map I would have better aerial control. But apparently not. Yeah, we'll call that good enough. That was stuck to the car for quite a while. I don't know how I didn't get like any sort of power out of that. I think I'd like just vertically use my jump instead of like flipping into it. Yeah, we'll call that one good enough, whatever. So I used to think level 5 was really hard. Although if you get a bad touch off the ramp, it's not good. I was gonna say, I used to think level 5 was really hard. And then I learned that level 7 is like the hardest one on this map. Level 5 is easy. Level 6 is a little bit of a challenge, especially if you do it right. Like if you try and like cut the corner a little bit and like follow it up like that, it's a lot easier. But if you do it the way it's supposed to be done and stay on your ramp, it's a lot harder to stay in control. But you just have to get a solid touch. Ay, wey. No, mommy. Solid touch after you pop it, which I am not doing on this one. I should have had it on that last one, but that clearly got scuffed on the second touch. Or I guess the third touch, however you want to look at it. Yeah, we're losing control, boys. And again, I don't think that this map has a ton of like realistic like to game application other than just kind of teaching you how to hit the ball in the air to maintain control. Good old level 7. So I used to think it was really easy because I thought I was scoring in that one for the longest time. And then I realized, no, you're scoring on the one past it. So really, if I was better, I would go around the backboards and slam it in. And I have done that, but it is not my forte. Damn it. Yeah, you got to score in this one. And it's obviously makes it significantly harder. Because if you go too high and too fast, you just go over the orange goal as well. So it has to be very precise touches. That's why I say at level 7 is a trick. Because, you know, if I was scoring in that goal, super easy. But scoring in the appropriate goal is a little bit more of a struggle. But again, I think that really kind of goes to show. That's not quite the right word. It kind of really helps with understanding card control on the ball in the air. Not necessarily like this is something that you'd be doing in a game, but just understanding, you know, like all of it together is what like you could be doing in a game. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Level 7 sucks. We're gonna take it where we can get it. That's funny. Level 8 used to be really hard for me. It still is kind of hard, but it's more of just it's kind of just more like level 6 was, where it's all about the first touch, like if you can pop it after you pop it off the wall. And having a really controlled touch off of that first touch. Like I had a really good touch, and then I screwed it with the second touch. And it's also interesting too, like staying underneath it. Your timing has to be pretty solid to stay underneath it. Instead of trying to like, or instead of accidentally like popping it out. I could have actually scored that if I had a better second touch. I have done that before. Yeah, just get a solid pop-up. No. I mean, I was saying like level 8 used to be really hard for me. I'm not saying that it's easy for me now by any means. But it used to be like it used to be the hardest level on this map for me, and maybe arguably still is. But to me, level 7 and level 9 are the hardest. This one you just have to do it properly. It's really not hard once you get it down. Like when I was doing this map consistently, like you know, there was a time I was doing it a couple times a day. I was getting level 8 down like first try, and just been a while. And like I was saying, we've lost a lot of aerial comfortability, and that's why we're doing all this stuff. Anyway, yeah, I'm not saying level 8's easy. Whoa, but it used to be a lot harder. Come on, I need to focus on what I'm doing. I'm not getting a good touch. Scored it in that goal though. We have a lot of backwards momentum. Could have still converted that if I had it right touch right before I called it. Man, we are struggling a little bit on this one, yeah? Maybe level 8 is back to being one of my harder ones. Gotta just settle down here, boys. Just dribble the ball. That's all it takes. Just dribble the ball. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I just gotta make it happen. I know what to do. That's not it. That's not it. I have a hair in my mouth that's bugging the crap out of me. We are struggling, aren't we? Pop, 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 pop. This is another one where it's super easy to score in your own net. Like super easy to score in your own net. I'm not locked. I am anti-locked. And it's hard too because you want to keep it going as vertically as possible. But then the setup to the next one, level 9, is almost identical. Like you can see, it's almost identical, but you want to push it out instead of up. So it's like getting those touches the other way from what you like want to do on the next one is a challenge. Because like I'm saying, if I wanted to, it's so easy to score it on my own net. But we're not taking any shortcuts here. We're here to work on mechanics, so we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right. on H1. There we go. So now that's what I'm talking about. Instead of trying to go straight up, you want to go out. I got too high. We might still be able to salvage it. It's not looking great. I didn't get a reset there. That's kind of crazy. I thought I did. Not that I would have been able to do anything with it. Also, it's really annoying too. You can see like where this texture changes right here. Occasionally the ball will like bounce off to the car there. Especially on the left or on the right lane, the one that I'm on right now. It likes to bounce out and it can totally screw up your setup. I don't know why that is. Like, obviously it's some sort of texture change. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. No, we're there. We're there for it. We're there for it. Let's go. Easy peasy. I think I'm probably just going to do some in-game trainings as well. I did like this aerial redirect pack. I think I showed it like yesterday. Again, it's kind of one of those same things where it just helps you get your car in the right position. I thought I touched that. Helps you get your car in the right position and at the right angle. I'm trying to just get like the tiniest little tire touch. Not getting it, cause like obviously to score it, it's not too hard, but I'm trying to get like the tiniest little tire touch. Whatever, we'll move on to the next one. But I think that this was actually a really good training pack because it also does a really good job at emulating like real situation passes. Like speed wise, angle wise, all that stuff. Puts you in where you theoretically should be and puts the ball at a realistic speed. I think it's a pretty solid training pack, to be quite honest. It's not about double taps or anything like that. It's strictly supposed to be about redirects. And of course, like there's some of these that I could definitely be doing them better. Like we'll do that one again for sure because I didn't like that shot. But yeah, like I said, it's not supposed to be about redirect or not about double taps. Strictly just redirects into the net. And that's one thing I like about redirects too. Like there's so much about like backboard touches, for example, like double taps, that is like kind of just there's only one and only setup for it. I mean, not really, but like you have to really be set up properly for it. With redirects, there's so many different ways that you can touch the ball and create a different shot, and it's still going to go in. Get fast shots, slow shots, all sorts of stuff. I thought I got the tires there. But I think it's a pretty solid pack, like all things considered. Not even all things considered, just genuinely a pretty solid pack. I went up. I forgot that one's a bit faster. My brain totally thought that we didn't skip to level 11, or not skip to, but move to level 11. And so it's going to be the same shot as the last one. But I do think that this is a solid one. It's pretty enjoyable. And it's just a fun one too. Like, to me, one of the most fun plays in Rocket League. And this might just be because I lack mechanics. So like I'm not constantly doing flip resets or double taps. But redirects have always been one of my favorite plays. They're just super satisfying. I didn't like the way that one went in. We'll do that one again. Sure, we'll take it. And it's something that's not super mechanically like heavy to do redirects. It's just getting your car into the right spot and touching it in the right way. And again, there's so many different ways that you can touch the ball to get essentially like the same result, meaning like a goal, but so many different shots. Fast shots, slow shots, double taps, all sorts of stuff. I don't know. I think it's a good one. Sneak in there. I got robbed. Like I said, it's not about double taps, but when we hit that one to set up a double tap, we were definitely going to try it. This would be such a good pass to set up a double tap on, though. I didn't like the way that one scored. We're going to try it again. I think this one, to really get power out of it, you have to be a lot higher than I'm going. And then just like hit it with the corner. Not that corner though. Not the far corner. The inside corner. I'm trying to make this one like a power shot instead of like a bounce shot in. Let's reset a little bit here. We're getting a little wild. But again, like, it's so simple. Ah, that was almost it. It's so simple, but at the same time, it's not. Like, having your cart angled at the right position and being in the right spot. I don't know. That's why I think it is. Because, like, the whole point, when I found this training pack, it wasn't like, oh, do my redirect training pack, because redirects are important. Obviously, redirects are important to learn. But it was an aerial comfortability, like, TikTok that I saw. And he was talking about how, like, doing redirects, kind of like everything I've been saying, doing redirects help with, like, that aerial comfortability. It's more so about that than getting comfortable strictly with redirects. I cannot get the shot that I want out of that. That's still not the shot I wanted. The shot I want is kind of difficult, at least for me. Trying to snipe it. Like, that's the shot I want. Just on target. We'll give it just a couple more tries to do it. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to get it right now the way I want to. We're going to move on. Oh, I forget that one's way closer. You don't need to push it out as far. Yeah, it's like just a tiny little touch. Like, yeah, because it's already like mid by the time that you need to touch it. So it's pretty much like a straight shot in, not a massive redirect like that. I was pretty slow to the ball there, but that was a good touch. I mean, 84 miles an hour. That thing is moving, dude. This one seems like it should be going so much faster than it does. It's kind of tricky because it is going slower than you think it is. It's like you want to get up to it so much faster. I'm not on ball cam. We'll take it, I guess. No, we're gonna do it again. There we go. That's more what we're looking for there. 72 miles an hour, still cooking. That's a side flip. And this one is kind of the opposite. It looks like it's going way slower than it is. Ah. Get in there. I remember I was doing this a lot the first time I tried this map. I've only done this map like twice. And obviously I haven't even completed it. There's, what is that, like 8 levels? 9 levels? What is that? 9 levels maybe? That I haven't done yet. But I remember that the first time I did this map, that I kept just slamming it into the crossbar on this level. Like that. That's a good shot. I'll take that one. Because that was a tire touch, but it still had some speed to it. Easy enough. Sloppy. 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 He points your car at like a weird angle, which I think is good. Again, it kind of emulates real game positioning. Oh, we could have had that. We'll take it. Yeah, I remember this one. You got to be quick with it. We'll take it. It's not quite the touch. Actually, let's do that one again. Let's see if I can get a better touch there. Yeah, that's more what I was trying to do. Oh! That counts as a psycho. See if I can get a psycho here. Kinda. Alright, let's back to business. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was trying to set my car up. Cause like, again, like you could touch it in so many different ways. Like you could touch it wide, like that. You could touch it narrow. I genuinely thought I touched it there. That's not car control. That's not car control. I thought I touched it. That's crazy. I'm trying to get that same like tire touch that I was trying to before, and it's just not working. I think this specific shot is a really good one because it is pretty awkward. Let me go see if my AC is on. It feels pretty hot in here. I'll be right back. Yeah, it was on, but wanted to turn it down a little bit because this room just gets so hot with this window behind me. Oh yeah, I remember this one being a pretty awkward angle as well.